Is it on?
Yeah.
All right. Bandeham Shri Guru Shiyatha Paragamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shirupam Sagrajatam Saganaraganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shirara Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishakam Vitam Sya Om Agyana Timarandasya Gyanajana Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhishtam Supurakam Guruganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwa Gurunsha Divyad Bhagavat Prem Nove Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanam Suchadabaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sareka Varanam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Yashishvara Shidaram Vansha Kopatarubhyas Chakripasindhu Bhyevajah Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pranayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're continuing with our reading of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat by Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur. This is with Madhya-khanda, chapter 22, and we're on text 89. Advaita Rabhyakya Bhuje Hinakonache Vaishnavera Agraganja Narijara Maje. Who was able to understand the explanations of Advaita. He was the topmost Vaishnava in Nadia. Chaturdike Vishwarupai Manoduk Advaitera Stani Sabe Pai Premasuk Chaturdike Vishwarupai Manoduk Advaitera Stani Sabe Pai Premasuk. Wherever he went, Vishwarup felt unhappy, yet he attained the happiness of ecstatic love in the association of Sri Advaita. So here, the author, Vrindaban Das Thakur, he is explaining why Mahaprabhu told the devotees that Mother Sachi was an aparadi, she had committed an offense to Sri Advaita Acharya. So now, Vrindaban Das Thakur is explaining, nobody could understand, how could Mother Sachi be an aparadi? Nobody could understand. Actually it's Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu himself is explaining this. Let me see. So, when Mother Sachi took the dust of Advaita Acharya's lotus feet, then she was relieved from her offenses. But this is explaining how she had offended Advaita Acharya. And talked about Vishwarup, that he went once with his father also to an assembly of the Bhattacharyas, very learned persons in Navadvip. And the Bhattacharyas, the Brahmins there, they asked him, what have you learned? Because they were thinking of him as a child. What have you learned? And he said, I've learned a little, something of everything. But when he left that assembly, his father Jagannath Mishra slapped him and told him, why are you acting like a fool? They asked you what you learned, and instead of saying anything, You just said you learned, answered in a way that seemed like it was, that you weren't showing proper respect to the Brahmins. So he slapped Vishwarup. But then when Vishwarup, after he went with his father, then Vishwarup returned to the assembly of the Bhattacharyas. And he said, actually I was here and you asked me what I'd learned and I told you. And then nobody asked me to explain anything. So he said, then I answered in this way and I went. But now I will explain something. Then he presented one argument and they thought his conclusion was very perfect and he said no. And then he defeated his own argument again. And then he did that 3 times, presenting something, defeating it, presenting something, defeating it, presenting it again and defeating it. And no one could even understand him. He was so exalted. But the Brahmins couldn't understand him. So here it explains that same Vishwarup, he wasn't happy in Nadia because nobody was a devotee. Only Advaitacharya was a devotee. So he didn't find any really good, I mean, there were other devotees associating with Advaitacharya, but nobody was really presenting devotion that would satisfy Vishwarup. He's non-different from Nityananda Prabhu, Vishwarup. I'm saying he only really attains satisfaction with Advaitacharya is the one who's having the assembly of all the devotees. So in his assembly he's happy. But with the general people he's not happy. So who was able to understand the explanations of Advaita? He was the topmost Vaishnava in Nadia. Chaturdike Vishwarup, Pai Manoduk, Advaita Rastane Sabe, Pai Premasuk. Wherever he went, Vishwarup felt unhappy. Yet he attained the happiness of ecstatic love in the association of Advaita. Nirabadi Taki Prabhu, Advaita Rasange, Vishwarup Sahita Advaita Rasa Range. Vishwarup constantly remained in the association of Advaitacharya, and they both relished the mellow of ecstatic love. Parama Balaka Prabhu, Goranga Sundar, Kutila, Kuntala, Beja, Ati Manohar. At that time, Lord Gaurasundar was only a child with curly hair and enchanting dress. Maye Bole Bishvambar, Jana Radadiya, Tomara Baire Jata, Daki Anagiya. Mother Sachi told him, Vishvambar, go quickly and bring your brother. Mayariya Deshe Prabhu Daya Vishwambar Satbare Aila Jata Advaitaragar. On the order of his mother, Vishwambar ran quickly to the house of Advaita. At that time, Advaita's living near them in Mayapur. Basijad She Advaita Vidya Bhaktagan Sriba Sade Korea Jatika Mahajan. There Advaita was sitting in the midst of exalted devotees headed by Srivas. Vishwambar Bolibai Bata Kaugia Vilamba Nakora Bole Hashia Hashia. Vishwambar smiled and said, "Oh brother, come to eat lunch. Don't be late." So yes, there are exalted devotees like Srivas Thakur and so many others, but they're all in the assembly of Advaitacharya. Outside of that assembly, there's not really any devotees. Everyone else is very materialistic. Harila Sabar Chitta Prabhu Vishwambar Sabideke Sishurupa Parama Sundar. Lord Vishwambar captured the hearts of everyone as they gazed at his most attractive form as a child. Lord Vishwambar captured the hearts of everyone as they gazed at his most attractive form as a child. Mohita Haya Chahe Advaitacharya Se Mukha Chahe sabha parihari karya. Advaitacharya forgot everything else and became struck with wonder as he looked at the face of the Lord. Emata pratidin mayera adeshe visharupe dakibara chalete aishe. In this way, on the order of his mother, the Lord daily went to Advaita's house on the pretext of calling Vishwarup. In this way, on the order of his mother, the Lord daily went to Advaita's house on the pretext of calling Vishwarup. Chintaye Advaita Chite Deki Vishwambar Morachita Kore Sishu Paramasundar. When Advaita saw Vishwambar, he thought, this most attractive child is stealing my heart. Morachita Harite Ki Pare Anyajan Eba Mohara Prabhu Mohe Muraman. This child attracts my mind, so he must be my Lord, for who else can steal away my heart? Sarvabhuta Ridoy Thakur Vishwambar Chintite Advaita Jata Chale Jaigar. Lord Vishwambar dwells in the hearts of all living entities. As soon as Advaita would think like this, the Lord departed for home. Niravari Vishwarup Advaitara Sange Shariya Samsara Sukha Guna Jena Range. Vishwarup rejected all worldly enjoyment and joyfully passed his time in the association of Advaita. Vishwarup Kata Adi Khandete Vishtar Ananta Charitra Nityananda Kolevar. Topics regarding Vishwarup were elaborated in the Adhikanda. He is non-different from Nityananda, so his characteristics are unlimited. Ishwarera Ichasab Ishwara Sajjane Vishwarup Sannyasa Korila Katadine. Only the Supreme Lord knows the desire of the Supreme Lord. Within a short time, Vishwarup accepted sannyas. Jagate Biditanam Shri Shankaranya Chalila Nantapate Vaishnava Graganya. He then became known throughout the world as Sri Shankararanya. As he traversed the path of devotional service to Lord Krishna, he became celebrated as the topmost Vaishnava. By the association of Advaita Prabhu, Sri Vishwarup left home and traversed the path of devotional service. His sannyas name was Shankararanya. Therefore, when Mother Sachi saw that Vishwarup left home because of the association of Advaita Prabhu, she became unhappy with Advaita Prabhu. Sachidevi did not publicly criticize the behavior of Advaita Prabhu, but she nevertheless enacted the pastime of committing an offense against Advaita. Korig Danda Grahana Chalila Vishwarup Niravari Aira Vidare Shoke Bhuk. After Vishwarup took sannyas and departed, Mother Sachi's heart was constantly filled with grief. Mani Mani Gani Ai Hoya Susi Sustir Advaita Se Moraputra Korila Mahir. When Mother Sachi became pacified, she thought, Advaita induced my son to leave home. Tatapiya Ai Vaishnava Parad Baye Kichuna Bolaye Mane Mahadukapaye. Yet out of fear of offending a Vaishnava, Mother Sachi did not say anything but kept her grief within. Vishwambar Deki Sab Pasari Laduk Prabhu O Mayera Bora Bada Jena Suk. She forgot all distress when she saw Vishwambar, and the Lord also endeavored to increase her happiness. Daivi Kata Dine Prabhu Korila Prakash Niravarya Dvaitera Samhati Bilas. After the Lord revealed himself in due course of time, he constantly enjoyed pastimes with Advaita. Shadiya Samsara Suk Prabhu Vishwambar Lakmi Parihari Take Advaitaragar. Lord Vishwarup then rejected all worldly happiness. He gave up the company of Lakshmi and passed his time at the house of Advaita. Since Sri Gaurahari gave up the association of his own wife, Lakshmi Devi, and passed his time with Advaita Prabhu, Sachidevi's apathy for Advaita Prabhu began to increase. Narohe grihete putra hena dekiyai eho putra nila mora acharya gosai se duke sabi e bolilena ai ke boli advaita dvaita e bora gosai chandrasam ek putra korea bahir eho putra na dilena koribare stira anatini moreta kaharo nahidaya jagate advaita mohe se dvaita maya sabi e aparad ar kichunai ihara lagia bhakti na dena gosai. When Mother Sachi saw that her son was not staying home, she said, Acharya Gosai will take away this son also. In lamentation, she continued, why is he called a Dvaita? This Gosai is actually Dvaita. He has already induced one of my moon-like sons to leave home, and now he will not leave my other son in peace. I am a widow. No one has compassion on me. He is a Dvaita to the world, but he is bewildering me with his network of duality. This was her only offense, nothing else. For this reason, the Lord did not bestow devotional service on her. In an angry mood, Sachidevi said, now I have only one son left in my family. Since by his counsel, Advaita Prabhu engaged my other son in the principles of sannyas, I have been deprived of his service. Now he is giving counsel to my other son. Therefore, even though Advaita Prabhu is known as Advaita to the world, he is covering me with a network of illusion. As a result of this offense, Sachidevi enacted the pastime of being adverse to the service of the Supreme Lord. Ekaleje Vaishnavera Bora Chota Bole Nischinte Thakur Se Janibe Kotakale Janira Lakye Shikha Guru Bhagavan Vaishnava Parad Korajena Sabadan. Let those who consider some Vaishnavas as superior and some as inferior remain free from anxiety for now, but in due course of time they will come to learn. The Supreme Lord, the instructing spiritual master of all, cautioned everyone about Vaishnava Parad by using his mother as an example. Chaitanya Simara Agya Korea Langan Na Buje Vaishnava Ninde Paibe Bandhan. Anyone who transgresses the order of the lion-like Lord Chaitanya by blaspheming Vaishnavas will suffer the bondage of material existence. Ekatara Hetu Kichu Shunamanadiya Jai Nimita Gorachandra Bolilena Iha. Now hear attentively why Gorachandra performed this pastime. Trikala Janena Prabhu Sri Sachinandan Janena Sebibe Advaitere Dushtagan. Sri Sachinanda knew the past, present, and future, so he knew that some miscreants would worship Advaita Prabhu. Advaitere Gaibika Sri Krishna Boliya Jatakichu Vaishnavera Bachana Nindya. They would glorify Advaita as Lord Krishna and disregard the words of the Vaishnavas. Jai Bolibe Advaitere Parama Vaishnava Tahare Vidya Langibe Papi Sabha. Those sinners would ridicule persons who accept Advaita as the topmost Vaishnava. Se sab ganera paka Advaita darite Etabora Shakti Nahi Edanda Dekite. After everyone saw this pastime of punishment, it became understood that Advaita Prabhu does not have the power to protect such people. Sakala Sarvagya Churamani Vishwambar Janena Vilambe Hoibeka Bahutar. Vishwambar is the crest jewel of omniscient persons, so he knew that further delay would produce many more people like this. Ateva Danda Dekaya Jananire Sake Korilena Advaitare Vaishnavere. He therefore awarded punishment to his own mother in the presence of the Vaishnavas headed by Advaita. Vaishnavera Ninda Kori Beka Jaragan Tararaka Samartya Nahika Konjan. A Vaishnava is unable to protect any of his followers who engage in blasphemy of Vaishnavas. Vaishnava Nindakagan Jahara Ashray Apane Edaite Tahara Samshai Bora Adhikari Hoy Apane Edai Kudra Hoyle Gana Saha Adapate Jai. It is, if he is highly qualified, he can protect himself, but if he is weak, then he falls down along with his followers. Oh, pardon me. Vaishnavera Ninda Kori. Well, let's see again here. Atevadanda Dekyaya Janai Nire Saki Korilena Advaitare Vaishnavere. He therefore, Mahaprabhu awarded a punishment to his own mother in the presence of the Vaishnavas headed by Advaita. Vaishnavera Ninda Koribeka Jaragan Tararaka Samartya Nahika Kunjan. Vaishnava is unable to protect any of his followers who engage in blasphemy of Vaishnavas. Vaishnava Nindakagan Jahara Ashray Apane Edaite Tahare Samshai. The deliverance of even a person whose followers engages, the deliverance of even a person whose followers engage in blasphemy of Vaishnavas is doubtful. Bora Adhikari Hoy Apane Edai Kudro Hoyle Gana Saha Adhapatejai. If one is highly qualified, one can protect himself. But if he is weak, then he falls down along with his followers. Chaitanya Danda Bhuji Bare Shaktikara Jananira Lakke Danda Korila Sabara. Who can understand the punishment awarded by Lord Chaitanya? He cautioned everyone by using his own mother as an example. Jeba Jana Advaitere Vaishnava Bolite Nindakori Dandakori More Balomate. One who does not accept Advaita as a Vaishnava ultimately blasphemes and offends him. As a result, that person is properly punished. Sarva Prabhu Gauranga Sundar Maheshwar E Bora Stuti Jai Tahara Anuchar. Gaurasundar is the supreme controller and the Lord of all. To be known as his follower is a great honor. Nityananda Swarupe se Nishkapata Haya Kahilena Gaurachandra Ishvara Korea. Without reservation, Lord Gaurachandra addressed Nityananda Swarup as Ishvara, the Supreme Lord. Nityananda Prasade se Gaurachandra Jani, Nityananda Prasade se Vaishnavere Chini. By the mercy of Nityananda, one can know Gaurachandra, and by the mercy of Nityananda, one can recognize a Vaishnava. Nityananda Prasade se Ninda Jai Koi, Nityananda Prasade se Vishnu Bhakti Hoy, By the mercy of Nityananda, one's offenses are destroyed. And by the mercy of Nityananda, one attains devotional service to the Supreme Lord. Ninda nahi Nityananda seva karamuke ad aharnisha chaitanyara jashagaya suke. The servants of Nityananda never engage in blasphemy. Day and night they happily sing the glories of Lord Chaitanya. Nityananda Bhaktasab Dike Sabadan Nityananda Brityara Chaitanya Dhanapran. The devotees of Nityananda are always cautious. Those servants of Nityananda Prabhu know only Lord Chaitanya as their life and wealth. Aupabhagye nahi hoy Nityananda Das Jaharalal Jai Gurachandra Raprakash. Less fortunate people are not able to become servants of Lord Nityananda, by whose mercy one can understand Lord Gaurachandra. Jai Jana Shunaye Vishwarupera Akyan Say Hoyanantadas Nityananda Pran. Anyone who hears topics regarding Vishwarup becomes Lord Ananta's servant. Nityananda becomes his very life and soul. Nityananda Vishwarup Abeda Sharir I Iha Jane Jane Arakondir. There is no difference between Nityananda and Vishwarup. Mother Sachi and some other sober persons know this fact. Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Vishwarup are not actually separate. Sri Sachidevi was fully aware of this. To think that since Vishwarup received spiritual instruction under the guidance of Advaita, Sri Nityananda Prabhu was also subordinate to Advaita is extremely unreasonable. There is no difference between Nityananda and Vishwarup. Mother Sachi and some other persons know this fact. Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Vishwarup are not actually separate. Sri Sachidevi was fully aware of this. To think that since Vishwarup received spiritual instruction under the guidance of Advaita, Sri Nityananda Prabhu was also subordinate to Advaita is extremely unreasonable. So in other words, saying that Vishwarup and Nityananda are non-different, so that one would not think that that Nityananda is subordinate to Advaita, so Vishwarup also is in that position. In other words, what Vrindaban Das Thakur is saying is that Mother Sachi should not have blamed Advaita Acharya because her son took sannyas. Jaya Nityananda Gaurachandra Rasharan Jaya Jaya Nityananda Sahasrabandhan. All glories to Nityananda who has taken shelter of Lord Gaurachandra. All glories to Nityananda who in his form of Ananta has thousands of heads. Gaudadesha Indrajaya Nityananda Rai Kepai Chaitanya Bine Tomara Kripai. All glories to Nityananda Rai, the Lord of Gaudadesh, Bengal. Who can attain Lord Chaitanya without your mercy? Nityananda Hena Prabhu Haraya Jahar Kotao Jivane Sukh Nahika Tahar. One who abandons the shelter of Nityananda Prabhu will never achieve happiness in life. Hena Din Hoibe Ki Chaitanya Nitai Dekiva Ki Parishad Sange Ektai. Will that day ever come when I will see Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda along with their associates? Amara Prabhu or Prabhu Gauranga Sundar Ebora Barasha Chite Dariye Antar. Sri Gaurasundar is the Lord of my Lord. I always keep this conviction in my heart. Sri Nityananda is always engaged in the service of Sri Gaurasundar. Therefore, the eternal servants of Sri Nityananda maintain the hope that they will attain the mercy of Sri Gaurasundar, the Lord of Sri Nityananda. Advaita Charane More E Namaskar, Tana Priya Tahe Mate Rahuka Amar. I pray at the lotus feet of Advaita that my mind may remain fixed on those who are dear to him. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chandajan, Vrindavan Das Tachu Parajugegan. Accepting Shri Krishna Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I, Vrindavan Das, sing the glories of their lotus feet. Thus ends the English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya-khanda, chapter 22, entitled Delivering Sachidevi from Offense and Descriptions of Nityananda's Qualities. Hari Hari, 1 second. Hari Hari Namo Krishna Jadavaya Namo.
Hari Hari Namo Krishna Jadavaya Namo.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo.
Gopal Govinda Rama Madhusudan.
Govinda Rama Shri Madhusudan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Mananamo.
Giridhari Gopinatha Mananamo.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra.
Janardan Shri Advaita Chandra.
Janardan Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Bhagavat Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath.
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath.
Shri Seva Gopala Bhatta Rasa Raghunath.
Shiva Gopala Bhatta Rasa Raghunath.
Shri Jai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan.
Jai Gosai Kori Charananda.
Jai Te Vignanath Shabishapuran.
Jai Te Vijnana Shabishapuran.
Jai Jai Saparitara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Jukija Jayam Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charya Statara Sada Shishiman Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charya Ashtatara Sada Shishiman Srila Bhakti Rakakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Srila Sachidevi Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Rupanuka Guru Varga Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Sadgo Swami Prabhu Ki Jai Premsi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Harshivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai Naratam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai Vishwavarenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Acharya Vrinda Ki Jai Anandakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Sri Navadip Dham Ki Jai Srila Mayapur Ki Jai Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai Saparshada Sri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai Sri Kuladviv Ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai Ganga Devi Ki Jai Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Sri Vrindaban Dham Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopidan Sham Radha Kunda Kalindi Muna Jo Ki Jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai all the assembled devotees Ki Jai Gaur Premanande
Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj Ki